Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hopson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life. Or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhopson.com.
Good morning and welcome back to Being with Ron Ash. We are live and local on WNRI 1380 AM, Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and national and international via WNRI.com. Our guest today is medium Sherry Hopson. We're taking calls at 424-757-1425. That's 424-757-1425. Welcome, Sherry.
Hi, good morning.
It is a great morning. Sunny days. Sunny days.
It's kind of foggy out here on the West Coast, but we're hoping it's sunny later on today.
Yeah, we all take our turn, right?
Yes, that's right. You know, but we've had some yucky weather the last few days, but hopefully it's going to warm up and get a little bit sunnier and get back to California weather.
Yeah, that'll be great for everyone. So what's going on? What's been happening?
Keeping busy with the television show. We're going to be filming another segment towards the end of the month for the TV show. I'm at the Doubletree in Mission Valley next weekend for the Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday of next week. It's a pretty large event here on the West Coast, and so getting ready for that one as well. So,
all right.
Keeping busy.
Good job. All right, let's open up the phone lines. We're taking calls at 424-757-1425. We have Tammy from Illinois joining us. Welcome to the show, Tammy.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning,
fantastic.
Isn't it a beautiful day? It's just gorgeous.
Yeah. Good. What can I help you with this morning, Tammy?
Oh, I just want to find out about finances, if they're going to be better, and, well, probably be better next year, but if they start to pick up at the end of this year.
You know, I see them being stretched all the way through December, but you're right, around the third week of January, your finances do open up a little bit more and give you a little bit more leeway as far as being able to spend money again. But until December, you're stretched a little bit farther out. You know, you have extremely nice taste, and so when you go to spend money, you like to spend money on nice things, and that kind of stretches you from time to time. But you're going to be able to afford those privileges on the third week of January next year when that opens back up again for you.
Okay. Is it for my husband or for me personally?
It's actually linked to your husband, but you're going to be benefiting from it.
Oh, very good. And I was waiting to see when. I was wondering to see when for me personally, cause, I have a couple of things going on, and I just want to see when they prosper.
For you personally in the finances? I got to tell you, when I see it really taking off is next, when your spring flowers come up. Is that March for you?
No, that sounds right.
Yeah, March. I really see it coming out when the spring flowers come up. Then everything kind of cuts loose. Everything goes uphill very, very quickly and kind of blossoms for you at that point. So you're waiting till next March, but it looks like everything needs to be put into place before all that happens.
Right.
You know, pushing and pushing.
Yeah, because I'm battling cancer right now, and I'm going through all the therapies and everything that I need to do. And disability, it's like they disapproved me, but I was able to find out, but they disapproved me by my first treatment, but I was able to find out it was because they weren't receiving the medical information they needed. So I did appeal it. I wanted to see what you saw with that.
You're going to have to make 2 more phone calls, 2 more contacts with them, and then you're going to get what you're requiring. But it's going to take 2 more phone calls. So don't give up on it yet. It feels like your stack of paper is not laying on the right desk. It seems like it's in the wrong place, and so it's going to take a couple more phone calls for that to be straightened out.
Okay.
All
right, fantastic.
But it will be straightened out. Just keep on top of it 2 more times.
I will. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have a
You're very
good day.
welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it. I was talking to her a little earlier on the chat, in the chat room. If anybody wants to join us in the chat room, they can go to beingwithronash.com and just click on the icon, and you can log right in as a guest, or you can actually join in on the website. It doesn't cost anything, and register, and you can chat back and forth with us and even ask questions if you so desire. All right, let's go to Cindy in Florida. Welcome to Being. Cindy, you're on with medium Sherry Hopson.
Good morning. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you.
I would love your advice on a situation, and I've had some conflicting advice, and I just hear you being very, very clear.
Okay.
So I would love your insight. I have a situation where there's a possible move. I was wondering if you see me moving from my current location or being able to stay where I am. And also there's an option there to move due to a relationship. So there's a couple of different reasons I may be moving.
Right. I see you moving towards the relationship. I do not see you moving out on your own. And I do see you staying where you're staying for a while longer. But when you do move, it is going to be because of the relationship. It's just not on the timing that you're looking for. It's going to take a while longer than what you think on that.
Well, they're wanting me to move right now, and I've been holding off because I just want to make sure it's the right move before I do it.
Right, and you're going to be holding off for a while longer, and it's just do not. It's good that you decided not to jump and move because it's just not time. But you're going to be holding off, okay? And you are moving towards the relationship.
Okay. And do you see, when I do finally make that move, do you see this relationship being permanent and working out?
It's right around Thanksgiving time, about a week prior to Thanksgiving. You're going to start that process.
Of moving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so in another month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what is that? Almost 2 months.
This is October. It's almost 2 months?
Yeah, almost 2 months. Yeah.
Okay. And do you see that working out when we do?
I see that there are issues of patience between the two of you in getting what you want. Both of you getting what you want. There's issues of patience. There's a karmic condition there. But other than that, it looks like it flows pretty well. You just have to watch those patience issues on both sides, from him and you both, and keeping patience. But other than that, it looks like it's pretty well lined up.
Okay. And do you see what will happen? My son stays with me, and he isn't in a position where he can be out on his own right now. But the person I'm in a relationship with isn't really big on my son. If he has.
Yeah, I remember that patience issue I just talked about. That's one of the things that's going to come up is that patience on that. I don't see your son moving out until January, until right at towards the end of January, beginning of February, and so there's some patience issues that need to be straightened out with that to have him be just a little bit more patient, and your son will get up and out. and this is probably a good thing for him, your son, because it kind of helps him push him out the door, to get him up and get him going again.
Right, because he was injured in a car accident and disabled, and so he's really struggling with what to do next. He was a workaholic before and just loved it, and he had a full-time job, 2 full-time jobs, and he just loved it. And then he was totally disabled and almost killed him. And now he's like, what can I do now? What am I going to be able to do?
Yeah, and this is actually a good thing for him because it kind of helps him get up and out and get him going again. Yeah. So, but remember that patience issue. That's one of the things that's going to be coming up, back and forth with that.
Okay.
So
he'll initially move with me and then go out on his own there?
He will initially move with you. But it is a short period of time. It's not a long period of time.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. That gives a lot of clarity, and I really feel good about that. I've gotten conflicting advice, and I was like, oh, that doesn't feel right. But this really makes sense, and you seem to be really, really tuned in, and it just really, really resonates with me. Thank you so much. You're an angel.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right. So what were you seeing? What do you see during a reading?
It's a couple of different things. One, I do see pictures flashing in front of me when I'm picking that up, and I'm also sensing. I can also feel the emotions involved and feel the blockages involved.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can feel the emotion and interpret the emotion, and then also see pictures of flashing in front of me like the speed of light. And so I'm interpreting the combination of both.
Yeah.
And then also, have you ever seen that movie, The Matrix, where they're reading into that different, room where they saw the screen of symbols going down in front of them?
Oh,
I also see the same thing. Like I have my hand on that, and I also see the same thing, and I'm translating that for karmic conditions and DNA for illnesses, that type of stuff. And so. I'm kind of using a combination of 3 different things that I've got going on at the same time. That I'm reading.
Yeah. Karmic conditions. What are karmic conditions?
Karmic conditions are things that we have held on to that are part of our soul's lessons. Mm-hmm. They are a karmic condition comes from needing to learn something.
Yeah.
Or learning to let go of something, or needing to learn something, or needing to experience it, so that we learn our lesson for our soul's growth within our soul's groups or our soul's destiny path.
Yeah. So soul's groups, are we continually incarnating with our same soul group again and again to learn these lessons, or are new people popping in and old people are popping out?
Yeah. That's a very good question, because it happens in a couple different ways. We have a couple different types of soul groups. One was we have a family soul group where we do pop in and out with the same family all the time.
Yeah.
They're usually from the same origin, soul origins, and they usually have the same spirit councils around us for the counselors that we have. And then there's also the soul groups of the teacher soul group, the builder soul group, the communicator, the leader, the rulers, that type of soul group that we're bringing our energy on that as well. Where those type of soul groups affect our angelic energy, which is our gifts. The other soul groups affect our elemental energy, which is our personality traits. Mm-hmm. And so, we have a couple of different soul groups depending upon the energy that's coming in and what you're looking for, as far as your talents or as far as your karmic path, your soul.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. After all, this program is made possible by our advertisers and with the support of listeners like you. We'll be back in a few with more Sherry Hopson, Psychic Medium. Call-in number is 424-757-1425. That's 424-757-1425. Write that down. It is our own number. We are national and international. Be back in a few.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hopson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhopson.com.
Experience the power of being. Join author and dream interpreter Ron Ash on an infinite journey of enlightenment, weekdays from 10 a.m. to noon. Being explores the various modalities associated with self-help and spirituality. Master divine guidance. Connect to source energy and expand your consciousness. For complete show listings, visit beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com. Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine is the perfect resource for those seeking a healthy, natural lifestyle. In every free monthly publication, you'll find practical, cutting-edge information on natural health, nutrition, personal growth, green living, creative expression, and more. Find Natural Awakenings wherever free magazines are found. Read it online at rinaturalawakenings.com or call 401-709-2473. Feel good, live simply, laugh more. Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine.
Learn how to connect with spirit and create the life of your dreams. Purchase the complete Ron Ash collection and save 45% now. Get the Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, Breaking Through, Being, and the Secret of Divine Intervention today for only $30. That's $25 off the retail price. Make your life-expanding purchase today at beingwithronash.wordpress.com. Again, that's beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Sheraton Providence Airport Hotel, Warwick, Rhode Island. For a Halloween treat, get a reading, some pampering, visit our vendors, or attend the seminars, including keynote speaker Myrna Lamb. The All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 30th at the Sheraton Providence Airport Hotel. Visit allhallowsevepsychicfair.com. That's allhallowsevepsychicfair.com or 401-769-1325.
Learn how to connect with spirit and create the life of your dreams. Purchase the complete Ron Ash collection and save 45% now. Get the Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, Breaking Through, Being, and the Secret of Divine Intervention today for only $30. That's $25 off the retail price. Make your life-expanding purchase today at beingwithronash.wordpress.com. Again, that's beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com.
Experience the power of being. Join author and dream interpreter Ron Ash on an infinite journey of enlightenment weekdays from 10 a.m. to noon. Being explores the various modalities associated with self-help and spirituality. Master divine guidance, connect to source energy, and expand your consciousness. For complete show listings, visit beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
welcome back. You are listening to Being with Ron Ash with guest medium Sherry Hopson. Today we are live and local weekdays. That's from 10 a.m. Eastern till noontime on great stations like WNRI 1380 AM in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And we are national and international via WNRI.com, Spirit Quest Radio, SQR.FM, and Blog Talk. So lots of ways to listen. You can always check out our archives via our on-demand feature on our page, beingwithronash.com. You can join us in chat also by clicking on the icon. And don't forget to remember, Autumn Fest buttons, Oktoberfest buttons are available at the station for only $1. If you pick up a button and pay $1, I will actually have the station give you a copy of my book, The Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, while supplies last. So come on down to Diamond Hill Road, WNRI 1380 AM, and pick up your button today. Support Oktoberfest. We are back. Sherry is raring to go, ready to rock and roll. Past lives also is one of your fortes. I find that very fascinating. How many past lives have you had? Have you ever calculated?
Well, you know, we have, and a lot of people, I want a lot of people to understand this, is we have two different kinds of soul memories on our past lives.
Okay.
Some are coming in through our genetic DNA from our parents, and some are direct reincarnations.
Okay.
Okay, and so sometimes when I'm working with somebody on their karmic conditions and their issues and their soul path and some of the lessons that they're learning, that when we reincarnate into a family, we actually look for somebody that we have to have somebody that can mirror our energy, mirror our emotional issues, and help those conversations go to continue our lessons, you know, in that lifetime. So sometimes we're mirroring some of the same issues that we have. And so every once in a while we have soul memories that are coming in that are not our soul memories, but that of our parents or our grandparents or our great-grandparents. I think in the Bible they call it the sins of the forefather for 7 generations, you know, where they come through.
Yep.
And so those are the genetic reincarnations, and then we also, and the direct reincarnations, and that's the soul. And I know I haven't, it's really not good to read your own self because emotional issues pop into life, you know, pop in where it's like all of a sudden and sometimes when people are reading their own self, so they're like, that guy killed me in a past life. I'm like, sorry. It was kind of the other way around, and you just don't want to accept it.
Wow.
You know, and it's like you don't want to see somebody, you know, killing somebody, so you're killed you, but it's really you killed them. You know, and the reason you're feeling so threatened by them is because you were threatened in the first place, and that's why you killed them. You know, and there was a memory of that threat coming through, right? So I try not to well, I'm going to take that back. I read for myself all the time. But I try not to get that kind of information for myself as far as how many lifetimes I've had. I know I've been back all the way back through Lemuria.
Lemuria, that's what I was trying to think of yesterday on the show. We were talking about Atlantis and the Mayan civilization and these lost civilizations. And Lemuria, it just escapes my mind. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah,
Lemuria, everyone. That was the other one.
Lemuria, right. So I know I go all the way back through there. But the exact how many lifetimes I've had, I'm not really sure. I know I am way into the hundreds.
All right. So if somebody opts to give you a call and set up a session and do some, is it called past life regression?
Well, what I do is a soul path.
All right.
From lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, because what I really want to work on is the emotional aspect that's either creating the disease or the blockage for what they're working on currently, like why they're not being able to get to a certain point in relationships or a certain point in career or a certain point in finances. It's like looking at the emotional aspect that they're creating in their life, finding out where that started, where the soul path started, in what lifetime, what is the belief system and the perception and the memories that are coming in to create those blocks, to create that pathway that's not getting them exactly where they want to go. And I also look at, fragmentation between the different lifetimes as far as sometimes when we have a past life death or we have a past life trauma, as some kind of harm, like torture or harm or something like that in a past life, we'll actually leave a piece of our energy behind in that lifetime. And so we're existing in several different dimensions and times at the same time, but we're bringing all that energy in as well. And sometimes that causes extreme phobias.
Yeah.
Which is my segment we're actually filming on the next part of the television show.
Okay.
To take several people that are fragmented within their different lives, and showing how it affects them in the phobias that they have in this lifetime. Like drowning and falling off of a cliff. Fear of heights and being bitten by a snake. So now you have and dying, and so now you have fear of bugs or. Stuff like that carries those memories that are carried on, that you're actually leaving a piece of yourself in that past life. In some of the ghost shows that they have on, they'll say, like, the woman walks up and down the stairs every day at the same time. That's somebody who's actually crossed over, but they left a little element of themselves in that lifetime where they actually have part of their dimensional emotional self has been stuck in that period of depression or sadness or sorrow, that they've kept themselves there, and now it's creating depression in this lifetime. But it's because they haven't gotten over that emotional aspect, and it falls into the place of the karma, creating the karma in this life.
All right. Interesting concept in chat. My grandfather passed in 1983. Several years have gone by. Now I have a 5-year-old nephew I haven't seen. I've seen him for the first time, and I'm feeling that it is my grandfather incarnated in this child. Is that possible, that someone who has passed in someone's lifetime and someone that is born in that same person's lifetime could actually carry that past life? Very rare, I would think.
It is very rare. There is points where people will come in for short periods of time and be with that person, especially when somebody is very clairvoyant and very much a channeler. Yeah. You're going to feel their energy coming through the person that they're channeling, the soul that's coming through and helping them. And I really think your grandfather is actually standing by the side of that young boy, but he's not the direct reincarnation of the boy. But because I remember when I talked about the DNA, holding the DNA from the genetic, you're actually picking up the resonance of your grandfather through that, and feeling his soul come through.
All right.
On that.
I hope you got that, Melly66 in chat.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Melly is clairvoyant. Just a feeling. Just a feeling.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you are a medium Sherry Hopson, so you can connect with people's past loved ones. I wanted to ask a question about the past lives. Now, how can you actually use those past lives to heal the present lives? What's the process involved in that?
There's a couple of different ways to clear out past lives, and a couple of ways to understand what's going on. A lot of times when it's brought to somebody's light that they're actually creating a certain situation because in a past life they felt abandoned. Yeah. And in this lifetime they feel like nobody's ever supporting them. It's normally finding out what the lesson is and why the soul created that in the first place. But then also we have not only our source chakras, but we actually have our emotional chakras as well, which are outer chakras. And they are, a lot of people know the term of courting, when somebody cords you, they're draining out the energy from you because they want that attention. They want your presence with them or whatever, and they'll cord you.
Yeah.
And to bring that energy in. Well, we also do that with our past lives. We also do that with different time periods. And within these chakras, within these emotional chakras, we open up the portal within that chakra, and it brings that energy in. So when I can actually clear that chakra, we actually clear that emotion of that abandonment, or we clear that emotion of the loneliness or depression or whatever that's coming in from that lifetime. And so understanding the past lifetimes, understanding the soul path, understanding why you're actually doing what you're doing and why you're putting yourself through what you're putting yourself through actually accelerates the karmic condition, lets go of the energy, helps you learn the lesson a lot quicker, and helps you move on.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to take a quick break, and then we'll be back. We'll take more calls for psychic, medium, or past life questions at 424-757-1425. That's 424-757-1425. We'll be back in a few. Hold tight.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hopson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life, or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhopson.com.
Experience the power of being. Join author and dream interpreter Ron Ash on an infinite journey of enlightenment, weekdays from 10 a.m. to noon. Being explores the various modalities associated with self-help and spirituality. Master divine guidance, connect to source energy, and expand your consciousness. For complete show listings, visit beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com.
Learn how to connect with spirit and create the life of your dreams. Purchase the complete Ron Ash collection and save 45% now. Get the Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, Breaking Through, Being, and the Secret of Divine Intervention today for only $30. That's $25 off the retail price. Make your life-expanding purchase today at beingwithronash.wordpress.com. Again, that's beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine is the perfect resource for those seeking a healthy, natural lifestyle. In every free monthly publication, you'll find practical, cutting-edge information on natural health, nutrition, personal growth, green living, creative expression, and more. Find Natural Awakenings wherever free magazines are found. Read it online at rinaturalawakenings.com or call 401-709-2473. Feel good, live simply, laugh more. Rhode Island Natural Awakenings magazine.
All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Sheraton Providence Airport Hotel, Warwick, Rhode Island. For a Halloween treat, get a reading, some pampering, visit our vendors, or attend the seminars, including keynote speaker Myrna Lamb. The All Hallows Eve Psychic Fair, Sunday, October 30th at the Sheraton Providence Airport Hotel. Visit allhallowsevepsychicfair.com. That's allhallowsevepsychicfair.com or 401-769-1325.
Learn how to connect with spirit and create the life of your dreams. Purchase the complete Ron Ash collection and save 45% now. Get the Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, Breaking Through, Being, and the Secret of Divine Intervention today for only $30. That's $25 off the retail price. Make your life-expanding purchase today at beingwithronash.wordpress.com. Again, that's beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hopson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life. Or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhopson.com.
That's Eric Peterson bringing us back from break with his title, Rainbow. You can check out Eric Peterson most Sundays at Unity Radiant Light for service times and location. Please visit unityradiantlight.org. This weekend at Unity, our own, Woonsocket's own, Roland Comtois will be speaking October 2nd at Unity. So if you'd like to check that out, again, check out the information in detail at unityradiantlight.org. Roland Comtois, Roland Comtois. That was actually my first mediumistic experience, believe it or not, way back in 2004.
Yep, I remember that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's open up the phone lines. We're taking calls at 424-757-1425. That's 424-757-1425. If you'd like to connect with a past loved one, learn about, the three biggies: relationships, finance, and career, or learn what you were in a past life right here. Medium Sherry Hopson. We have Nathaniel from California joining us. Welcome to being, Nathaniel.
Hi.
Hi, Good morning, Nathaniel. How are you doing?
Oh, magical and fantastical.
There you go.
Good.
Do you, I don't know, do you have a general message or do...
I really don't do the general ones over the radio because they take a little longer. But if you have a specific question, I'd love to answer it for you.
Let me see. Where would I be going in, career and finance and that kind of thing?
Okay, well, career, in 2000 and for the rest of the year, I don't see it really changing much. In 2012, in June, you have a big, huge change coming up. It's a lot more added responsibility, and it's finally where you're getting out of your comfort zone and moving forward a little bit more. It feels like a few more people around you as far as, directing them and putting them in different, telling them where to go and what to do and stuff like that. In June of next year, but a lot of times you take it too safe rather than following your dreams. And so if you let go of some of that fear of your, of having that foundation, fear of having that security, you would shoot off like a rocket because you really do have a brilliant mind and a lot of creativity behind that brilliant mind, but you just have a lot of fear in using it. You know,
I
because of that foundation that you need underneath you. And so keeping that, that safety net underneath you, is what's holding you back.
Is that kind of a cushion of money, I guess?
Yeah.
I guess that's what you'd call that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you get too nervous.
Right.
Yeah, you just get too nervous. So if you actually, put some more faith in the universe for yourself, understand and empower some of the power that you have in creating the things that you create, and let go of that fear, so many things would open up for you immediately because you're extremely fast manifester. I mean, extremely fast manifester. And so you just got to go for a little bit more for your dreams and put it out there. A lot of times you sit back and you regret a lot of things that you haven't done, but you don't get up and do them.
Right.
Right?
I don't. Things that
you just sit in the chair and you go, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done this. But you never let go and just get out and do it and satisfy your heart.
Okay.
And is that really your heart that you're trying to satisfy? It's your soul. There's so many things that you're trying to learn by getting your own way, by having your own dreams, and by mastering some of your own dreams. You've been working on it for 3 lifetimes now. So just get up and go, and you're going to be so much happier.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. All right, Nathaniel.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah. Move forward confidently in the direction of your dreams.
Mhm. Yep. There are so many people that jump without planning, without thinking, that really shouldn't. And then there's ones that sit back and go, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done this. And those are the ones that need to get up and jump. And just sometimes they just don't.
I'm a jumper.
So, yes, you are a jumper, but sometimes you need to sit back and think about things before you jump.
I have no idea what you're talking about specifically.
I know you don't.
Yep, I have no idea.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I think you have witnessed my jumping since we've known each other. We've known each other for a little while now.
Once in a while I put a leash on you and say, get back.
I could tell, because sometimes I tell you what I'm about to do, and you don't come right out and tell me, but your voice tells me.
Yeah.
Your emotions tell me. I can feel it. And you're like, whoa, wait a second. And then you just kind of let me go anyway. And then I find out that was not water in that well.
That's right. The grass is not always greener on the other side.
Oh, gosh. It's so true. We could, you can get all the advice you want, and if you don't take it, it really doesn't do anybody any good, does it?
No. No, it doesn't. But sometimes if you hear it over and over and over again, sometimes that's just as good too. Kind of needing to hear it.
Now, I was almost ready to jump tomorrow. Did you see that?
No.
Good. I'm getting good. I'm shielding you now. I have the shields up. You cannot penetrate.
No, thank you.
I shield.
Thanks.
All right. So, mediumship. Do you feel like a lot of people are beginning to open up spiritually and get messages via spirit? I mean, especially mediumship, becoming mediums.
I really think that there's a lot of energy shifting on the earth plane in the last decade, and that has helped with the education. It's kind of helped with it being okay to be clairvoyant, being okay to be a medium. It's not so much freak that you were 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it's becoming more mainstream and becoming more available and becoming more accessible. And so with that, everybody's kind of come into the arrangement that it's okay to be this now. It's not that they weren't before, it's that they weren't accepting of it before. Where now, as they become more accepting of it, they're realizing that it's more there for them.
Yeah.
So, but I do think there's a lot of energy shifting as far as education, where we're realizing that we're creating everything that we're creating. We're, we're in charge of our own destiny, and with that comes people becoming more aware, more open, learning quicker, learning at a faster pace, where we're not hanging on to things as much, and we're opening up a lot more. So we're moving. Our souls lessons and our karmic paths are moving at a much quicker rate at this time period on the planet.
Time seems to be moving by really quickly. Weeks are like nothing.
Yeah.
I remember it used to be every year when you got older, the year would go by quicker. But now it's ridiculous. A week goes by in the flash of an eye.
Yeah, Ron, part of that is our age.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, part of it is, but, I'm pretty aware that it has sped up substantially.
Yeah, part of that is as we get older, it seems like everything flies by a little bit too quickly. But, it is moving a little bit quicker on the earth plane, and things are going by a little bit faster. Mm-hmm. And so, but our changes really are happening on the, dimensional shift for 2012, where some of the dimensions are closing down, a few more are opening up, and that is taking place, and we're feeling that, and we're letting go of things that existed within that dimension that's closing. We're letting go of it, and that is helping and healing the planet as well to help us move forward quickly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had someone on the other day that actually said, and I didn't get into it, it was an author. He actually said that a lot of the things that are going on the planet and things that man has been doing to the planet are actually supposed to be happening to acclimate us.
Yeah, of course. Everything that happens is for our growth, to help us learn, to help us experience. Without that stuff going on, we wouldn't experience what we need to experience. So there isn't anything that's not happening that's not there either for karmic conditions, which are always lessons, or changing within the dimensional frequencies to help us move forward. So everything that's going on the planet as far as pollution, as far as wars, as far as gangs, as far as all that kind of stuff is all happening to prod us to learn and to move forward.
Yeah.
Human beings, unfortunately, most of the time we don't learn when we're happy-go-lucky. We only learn when we're in pain, and that pain creates the suffering. And the suffering goes, okay, there's something going on where that hurts, and I need to be a little bit different to create that change.
I'm going to affirm the opposite. I'm going to affirm that I only learn when I'm happy-go-lucky. And the universe can bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
One of the great things about understanding that we create our own destiny in our own universe, and we create our own outcomes, and is that as soon as something goes awry, we don't have to keep going through the pain. We can step back and say, whoops, what was I just thinking about to create that outcome that wasn't in alignment of exactly what I wanted, that exactly wasn't what I was shooting for, because there was something else going on emotionally that those little transmitters around the chakras put out and mirrored back to us, and it was, whoops, wait a minute. And as soon as you catch it, you can actually let go of it, because now you're no longer becoming the victim of your life, you're becoming the student of your life. And with that, you can move forward a lot quicker without going through the pain.
Yeah.
You become the student, not the victim. As long as you're holding on to that victimhood, it's much harder to move forward. It's much harder to see what the lesson is behind it, because you're so busy going, woe is me.
Yeah.
Rather, what is that about me that I need to learn?
And it is difficult to get through to people to let them see that. And, there's an analogy about building your house on the sand. When the water rushes in, it just washes away. And that's really what that is, until we can get really down to that. And, I mean, everybody struggles with it, because
everybody does.
The mind will tell us a story, and if we continually allow our minds to tell us that story over and again, then guess what? It becomes ingrained. It becomes our truth.
Yeah, and that's what I work with on all those past life issues, on what that truth was that they brought in from that other life that really isn't truth. That belief system, that emotional pattern, and that's why they get fragmented and stuck in those past lives and stuck in different time periods, and and people, when they say, I'm living in the present moment, and I'm like, oh my gosh, but I see you in 5 past ones.
Yeah.
Because they're still stuck, and they don't realize that they're stuck.
Many people say that. I hear that a lot. I don't feel like I belong in here. I feel like I belong in the 18th century or the early 19th century. I just don't belong here.
Yeah.
Is that something that resonates from a past life?
It resonates from a past life where they had it easier. Normally people will feel that when life was much happier for them and much easier, like especially when somebody wants to go visit a foreign country or something like that and they're just dying to go and they can't wait to go see a certain country.
Yeah.
It's because they had a really excellent past life and they have a lot of fond memories and the soul is pulling them back there.
I saw a documentary where a 5-year-old, I think it was a 5-year-old boy, maybe a little older, had very strong past life memories to the point where the parents probably finally just packed up their bags and took him to the place where he said he used to live. Sure enough, there was a landing strip on the beach where planes would land. The landscape was the same. Everything kind of came back to this child was actually remembering his past life. Amazing.
So the veil is getting much lighter with the children being born now. And so you're going to see a lot more of that because it's getting lighter and lighter as we move forward through these dimensions. And so you're going to start seeing in the next 10 to 14 years, there's going to be a lot more children born with a lot lighter veil that are going to start remembering not just their past life, but many of their past lives.
Wow. I have heard that some have that past life memory for like 3 years and then it kind of disappears.
It disappears for a couple different reasons. One is because the portals within the child start to rearrange and the dimensional shifts start to occur within them because during an early age they actually are have a stronger connection with their spirit guides. In a very, very young age, and when that shifts out, the energy of the spirit guide, the portals in which they're bringing that energy into the chakra points and the meridian points, it starts to change and the frequency starts to change, and then they start to lose it.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So we should really question them before they lose it. All right. Medium Sherry Hopson, sherryhopson.com. As always, you can learn about all of our guests, past, present, and future at beingwithronash.com. That's beingwithronash.com. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Be peace.
Experience the power of being. Join author and dream interpreter Ron Ash on an infinite journey of enlightenment, weekdays from 10 a.m. to noon. Being explores the various modalities associated with self-help and spirituality. Master divine guidance, connect to source energy, and expand your consciousness. For complete show listings, visit beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you seeking guidance and clarity in your life? Internationally known psychic medium Sherry Hopson can guide you to a brighter future. Access your Akashic records revealing soul patterns that will help enable you to change your life. Or connect to your angelic guidance, spirit guides, or those who have crossed over. Schedule your private session today at 760-521-2027 or at sherryhopson.com.
Learn how to connect with spirit and create the life of your dreams. Purchase the complete Ron Ash collection and save 45% now. Get the Apostles' Recipe for Happiness, Breaking Through, Being, and the Secret of Divine Intervention today for only $30. That's $25 off the retail price. Make your life-expanding purchase today at beingwithronash.wordpress.com. Again, that's beingwithronash.wordpress.com.
Are you interested in promoting yourself, your business, or your platform? If so, you should contact RMA Associates for the most cost-effective ways to promote what you do. RMA has over 25 years of experience helping their clients grow while meeting the challenges of an ever-changing market. Email RMA today at rma.associates@yahoo.com for more information. Again, that's rma.associates@yahoo.com.